Hi guys, today's topic is about, is it possible to live in a state of bliss and ecstasy? A lot of people say that it is possible, but it is only possible for a monk, a priest, nun who spend a lot of time with the faith. But I believe everyone can live in a state of bliss and ecstasy. But there are certain guidelines you need to follow every single second, every single minute, every single hour. If you do, definitely it's achievable. Simple thing. If when you get married, whether it's arranged marriage or love marriage, you can't simply say, oh, I got married, it's arranged marriage, I'm going to live forever, peaceful and happy. Or it's a love marriage, I'm going to be happy all my life. It's not possible because two souls are in union. So, two emotions. So, it's not easy. You have to work every single day to make it peaceful, loving, and joyful. It's the same way you have to work with your mind every single minute, probably every single second as well, to make it blissful and to live in a state of ecstasy. First of all, we live in a mental cage, overthinking, bombarded with thoughts, so many kinds of thoughts bombard us. Because we are working people, we work, so at work problems, when you come home, we have problems with children, we have problem with with the money, all sort of things, so many bills to pay. So everything comes to you, and then you do get stressed, you do get anxious, you do start overthinking, and that's the reason there's no much happiness in us. Now, there is a way out, and it is possible if you give attention to this video. So, first thing you need to do to be peaceful, to live in a state of ecstasy, to live in a state of bliss, you have to learn silence. How to be silent, and then have a no mind. And third, live in awareness. That's the first thing you need to do if you want peace of mind, because you can't stop your thought. You can't say, okay, I'm not going to think anymore. No way you can do. A thought pops up, immediately you give attention to your thought. A thought pops up, you try to control your thought because it may be a very negative thought. But if you learn silence, if you learn no mind, and if you learn awareness, presence, you will be able to live in a life of ecstasy, stillness, and bliss. First of all, when a thought pops up, you don't have to analyze, you don't have to say why this thought is coming. It's just like, you see, you are the sky. Sky is always there. Clouds come, covers the sky, and then goes away. But the sky is always there. So there are dark clouds, white clouds, thick clouds, black clouds, all kind of clouds are there. What it denotes, some are good thoughts, some are happy thoughts, some are evil thoughts, some are negative thoughts, some are violent thoughts, some are aggressive thoughts, all kinds of thoughts you have. But the sky is always there. So you're the sky, you're the awareness. The sky, the thought pops up. You're not going to give any attention to the thought because you're not the thought. You're not the cloud. You're the sky. So why are you giving attention to those thoughts? Why are you trying to control the thoughts? The moment you start doing it, you are going to be carried away along with the clouds. Okay? So first thing, every now and then, in the morning when you get up, 10-20 minutes, close your eyes, close your eyes, be in silence. When you're silent, there is stillness. And the good thing is that there is no thoughts coming, no mind. Thought comes in, don't worry. You're just focusing on the sounds around you. There'll be a lot of sounds going around you. You can see you can hear the fan going, you can see the air conditioning, or you can hear the heater going. You can hear a lot of sounds, the clock ticking. Just focus your attention on that. And Once you start doing it, so you have the silence going on, you have no mind, and thoughts are coming, flowing, you're not giving any attention, and you're aware of things around you, the sounds around you, and slowly you calm down. It takes some time, but it calms down. And now what I want you to do is, this silence, this no mind, you need to stretch it. Start with 2 seconds, then 5 seconds, 20 seconds, 1 minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes. And as time goes, 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, you can actually start learning. It's a practice. And the good news is that your brain has got neurological, what you call this, nerves. And when you have a stretch of 2 minutes, 3 minutes of no thoughts, silence, stillness, and immediately after some time, you can feel when you're working through the day, there's so much calmness in you, because you can close your eyes anytime and you can go into stillness, you can go into silence, you can go into no mind, and you can just be aware of things around you. It's a simple thing. And to make things easier, if you feel that you're not able to do it, still thoughts are popping up, use breathing technique. The best one I will suggest you to do is the moon breathing, left nostril breathing. Take some time, do 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, till it calms you down. All you have to do is take your right thumb, close your right nostril, and then breathe through your left nostril. And then you try to hold it as long as you can, and then you release it as much as you can. So I'll just try one or two, and then you can follow the pattern as well. Do it in the morning, and especially when you're sitting down, closing your eyes, try to be in stillness, silence, no mind, aware of things around you. Thought popping up, you're still not able to control, do this exercise. Okay, so right thumb, right nostril, breathe through your left nostril. Doesn't matter how much you can inhale, go and inhale as much, as deep as you can, and then you hold it as much you can, and then you release it as long as you can. Try to do this. You can actually use your mouth or you can use your left nostril, whichever suits you, whichever feels comfortable for you. Do it probably for 5-10 minutes, and then you go back to your silence, and then you'll feel there's no thoughts there. Thoughts will be there, but you're not giving any attention to it. You're able to be calm and relaxed and be in awareness. Practice that technique. That's so good, and that will change you as a person. So do that in the morning and afternoon after your lunchtime. Do it probably for 10-15 minutes, and in the night do it for 10-15-20 minutes, and make it a habit. So think when you have to think when you're working. So if you're doing a project, give 300% attention, use your mind, nothing else, just focus on the project, make it perfect. And when you go out for shopping, be in the mall where you are. When you're talking to the person, just give 300% attention. Don't have 100%, 90% thinking and 10% talking. Give 300% attention. When you're going for the meeting, 300% attention. Make it a habit. To start with, when you start practicing this silence and no mind awareness technique, you'll be able to do when you close eyes. When you open your eyes, again thoughts will pop up. But slowly, when you are walking, just focus your attention on your walk. Focus your attention when you're driving. Just focus your attention in the car. Give all your attention. Don't have an autopilot. Just drive and be where you are. When you're making a cup of coffee, give 300% attention. Talking to a person, give 300% attention. And as you start doing it, you'll see a lot of difference in you. very soon you'll be a very calm person. Calmness will take over. Silence will take over. Stillness will take over. And people will think, oh, this guy is so good. And a lot of people try to come to you, be more friendly with you, because they know they can connect with you easily, because you live in a state of consciousness, not in a state of unconsciousness. When you're unconscious, everything bothers you. There's a lot of people in this world now. When you say good thing about them, they get so excited, they get so happy, they're so cheerful. And the same person who said good things may say something bad, and everything falls apart. You should not live like that. The moment you live like that, what it means is that you are living in your ego. Your thought is your master. You're the slave. But make sure people can say good thing about you. People can say negative about you. Just say hi, that's it. You know where you are. You know yourself. And if you start doing this, the other good thing is that when you are emotionally, you are mentally strong, you become physically strong. Most of the sickness happens in the human body because of mental issues, thoughts, stress, anxiety, depression. These are the ones that cause all the sickness. Because when you breathe air into your prana, into your body, 100% of the air should go into your body. And you should go from your brain, your head, right to the bottom of the feet, your lungs, liver, kidney, every part. But unfortunately, when you start thinking, 25% of your oxygen intake goes to the frontal lobe. So what happens? The body equilibrium is gone. So every time 25% goes, only 75% goes into the other parts of the body. But keep in mind, if 100% goes, your blood, oxygen gets into your blood will be so alkaline, acidity will be gone, sickness will be gone, anxiety will be gone, panic will be gone, fear will be gone, because you are living in a state of bliss and ecstasy. So practice it. So if you feel that you have a lot of health issues, try to do probably 30 minutes in the morning, 10-15 minutes during lunch break, and probably an hour before you go to sleep. Practice this silent and try to be in no mind, try to be in stillness, presence, in the now, and also be aware of everything around you. Listen to the sounds. And when you start doing it, very soon you will master that. Everything will be under your control. You will be the master of your thought. The thoughts will be a slave. You're the king. And then you can do things the way you want to. But a lot of people live according to the mind, what the mind tells you. But if you do the other way around, you are the one who controls the thought. Life will be so different. You'll be so happy, so healthy, so strong, so young. You look very young compared to other people. You'll be so calm and peaceful. People like to come and talk to you, want to be more friendly with you. So do this practice, breathing, especially especially when you are down, when your thoughts you're overwhelmed with your thoughts, overthinking, you're agitated, you're not able to control your thoughts, though you try to be in stillness, silent, and in no mind. Do the breathing exercise, the moon breathing exercise, 5, 10, 15 minutes, and then it slowly calms you down. Every time when you breathe in, you should have your attention on the breath. Where you're sitting, your attention should be in your body, not outside. Everything should be focused, because you're sitting here. If your mind is somewhere 1,000 miles away, you're actually wasting your time walking above the ground as a dead person. You should be sitting, thinking, doing things where you are at the time. That's why we need to live in the present moment. We need to learn to be in the now. We need to live in stillness. And if you start doing it, you're physically very strong, mentally very strong. Like if you do this breathing exercise and everything in the morning when you get up, you don't have to go to the gym. Actually, you're fresh. You do the breathing exercise 30, 40 times, and then you go and do your push-ups. You can do around 40, 50 push-ups. That makes you physically, mentally healthy and strong. And you can do the same thing in the evening if you want. When you come from work, do the same breathing exercise, do the push-ups, and then you just go and do your thing. So you don't need to go to the gym, because you're physically fit. mentally fit as well, emotionally fit as well. Do this, and that will give you a state of happiness, joy, peace, and also ecstasy, which is very important. And you will live not only for you live in a state of bliss for yourself, but also you'll make other people happy around you as well.